Welcome to TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to take a look in Serverless SQL Pools features and what is supported and what is not supported. So create multiple Serverless SQL databases that is supported, and I have shown you in my examples. Serverless SQL Pools in Azure Synapse allow users to create multiple logical databases that support querying structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data from Azure Data Lake without need to provision dedicated infrastructure. And we have seen this in all those previous examples where I have shown you. You can go ahead and create a different databases, and then you can create external tables and query them in each of them. Okay, great. Now what is the next? Schemas, views, store procedures, and functions. You can define schemas and create views, store procedures, and inline table value functions. These are metadata objects stored within the serverless SQL databases. So that's great. You already have seen all these objects. I have shown you how to create them in the Azure Synapse. And here it is. You can see external tables right there. We can create them. We have data sources. We have file formats. We can create the views and we can create the schemas, and I have shown you all that different examples. Now that is possible, and that's great actually to work with when we have these many flexibility to create all these objects in a serverless SQL databases. Now here the next one is external resources. You can create a serverless SQL supports connecting to the external data sources like Azure Data Lake, Azure Blob Storage, and Azure Cosmos DB Analytics Store. Now here if you go back to here and you go to linked here and click on plus sign, you can see all those different connection can be done to the external data. So here's Blob Storage, you have Cosmos DB, you have MongoDB, and here you have Azure ADLS2, then you have a Data Explorer as well, and probably more will be coming in later. Now let's go to the next. What we have here, most of the T-SQL functions, a wide range of T-SQL functions are supported, including string, date, math, and aggregate functions. Some limitation apply to the advanced analytical or transactional features. But most of the time, what we as a developer I use, it's pretty much available. I have shown you some example where we use the joins, they are available. Then we use some of where clauses, cast, and all that functions, they were available to us. Now statistics, serverless SQL can be auto-generated statistics to the optimize query performance. So we can't really do by ourselves, but it is auto-generated. However, you cannot manually update or maintain statistics. So this is not possible when you are because in serverless SQL pool databases, there are no tables actually available, so creating stats on the tables is not possible either. And on stats, we will take a look when we will discuss more about dedicated SQL pools, and where then we will be able to create and experiment on them. Now cross database queries, you can run the queries across different serverless SQL databases within the same Synapse workspace, and I have shown you in my one of the video how to do that as well. So now let's take a look what is not supported. Tables. Serverless SQL pool does not support traditional table creation and persistent storage. Uses external tables pointing to the file instead. So you have a lot of external tables that can point to the CSV, Parquet, or JSON files. Now triggers, DML triggers are not supported as serverless SQL does not allow insert, update, or delete operations. So that's also can't be done because these operations are not supported. Insert, update, delete statements, DML data manipulation language operations are not supported in serverless SQL pool. You cannot modify or insert data using T-SQL commands. And that's the kind of limitation we have here. But it's pretty good when you need to read different files from your ADLS2 and or blob storage or all that. That's great to use different serverless SQL pool. Here are some recommendations. Use serverless SQL pools for read-heavy, ad hoc, and exploratory data workloads. For write-intensive operations, use dedicated SQL pools or other services like Azure Data Factory, Synapse Pipelines, or Spark. I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.